Hi everyone. So as promised, I'm doing the last practice problem you guys voted for, and I will say that you guys also voted. So I'm going to do number 6 here. Tied with number 6 in terms of votes. This is from your last problem set. Was number 3, and I am not doing number 3 because you are not going to do anything like that in the exam, and so I think you would probably appreciate something that was a little more relevant to the exam. Okay. So hopefully everybody's cool with that. Hopefully, if you want to talk about number 3 in person, I'd be happy to do it. But number 6, I'm going to go through right now, and this is going to end up being something that is probably more simple than maybe it sounds, or maybe the difficulty is in trying to figure out exactly what I'm asking. So the question is, all right, what is the concentration of Y4 minus? So that Y4 minus, if you remember, is that EDTA in the form that binds most strongly to metals. And so if we remember, if we wanted to figure that out, we could use this expression that we found, which is this alpha Y4 minus, right? And if you think about what that means, that alpha Y4 minus equals the Y4 minus concentration over the total EDTA. And now in our POGL exercise we call this CT, right? This is a generic sense for any type of complexation agent, but in this case, since we're dealing with EDTA, we'll just talk about that as EDTA. So we're going to put this as Y4 minus over EDTA. Alright, so this is more specific. So what this is saying is that this alpha Y4 minus, right? This is a fraction dissociation. This is telling you what fraction of your total EDTA is in this Y4 minus form. All right, so what we're going to go through is you're going to kick yourself because this is a relatively simple problem. We look at our table, the table that we're given, and you guys will be using this on the exam. And you see here, right? This question says, what is this fraction at pH 10? See, at pH 10, our alpha Y4 minus is 0.30. Okay, and so we know what that is. So maybe I'll use a different pen. So that is 0.30, right? That's our fraction association, and we already know our EDTA concentration, right? So this is a total amount of EDTA, and so that is 0.020 molar. And so now we can just rearrange this. So now we get 0.30 equals our Y4 minus concentration over 0.020 molar. Rearrange these guys and you find that in fact our concentration ends up being 6.0 times 10 to the minus 3 molar. And that equals our Y4 minus. Alright, so that was a relatively short one. So I will see you all tomorrow morning in class. So good luck studying.